Hi everyone, welcome back to the Telegraph Room. My name's Pete, G0PNM, and you join me for another Begali Key review. Now I think this is number 15 in the series, and this time we have a key that I've been greatly anticipating having in the shack. It's a real heavyweight of the Begali stable, and one that I've been looking forward to doing a video on for some time. Now, some of you may have seen my last video, which will give you an indication of the videos that I've got coming up in the coming weeks. But for those of you that haven't, this key is an absolute stunner. It's really heavy too. So which key am I talking about? Of course, I'm talking about the Begali Magnum. So this is the Begali Magnum, an absolutely beautiful key, as I'm sure you will agree. It's an absolute stunner, and not one you see very often, to be honest with you. I monitor my Facebook group quite a lot, and you don't see many Magnums being posted or added in stories and things on the group. Now, I don't actually have a specification sheet for this key, so we're going to have to go back to basics here and get a ruler out. So the actual dimensions of the key, it's about 9 centimeters, maybe a bit, yeah, about 9 centimeters from front to back. From left to right, it is about 6 3/4 centimeters, and the height is just under 7 centimeters. The paddle width, as it's set at the moment, is about 1 centimeter. Now, like the sculpture, it's got the adjustment in the center here where you can put a blunt instrument, perhaps a thick screwdriver with some tape over it, and by turning this cam you can adjust the width of the paddles to give you the feel that you like. At the top is the contact spacing, to dial it down to a close spacing, and these here are your magnetic returns. As for the weight, now I don't know the weight, so what I'll do, as if by magic, we have my scales here, and we've got it set to kilograms. Excellent. So let's pop it on the scales. There you go, 1,985 grams, 1.985 kilograms. So it's an absolute beast of a key. It's got a socket on the back, which means that it comes with a cable with a plug at each end, and you literally just plug it in. There's no soldering or wiring that needs to be done. Machined superbly. This is number 171, and you've got 4 rubber feet, 1 in each corner. So there we go. That's the Magnum. Of course, you can have your call sign engraved on here when you order it from the factory. Yeah, it's an absolutely stunning key, and one I would love to have in my own personal collection. So before we plug the Magnum in and see what it's like on air, let's have a closer look. So there we have the Begali Magnum. Absolutely beautiful. It's everything that I expected a key to be. Let me just turn that down. It's absolutely stunning. I'll just read to you the description from the Begali website, and it says the Magnum is a heavyweight champion of our paddles, tipping the scales at around £4. A solid chunk of metal topped with a layer of black ceramic coating, black satin, houses all the mechanical elements. There are no separate posts to hold the precision adjustments for the contact gap and magnetic tension. Just one block of metal which will not vibrate no matter how hard you hit the paddles, and it won't slide around on your table either. The finger pieces are narrowly spaced and they're made of aluminium for excellent tactile feedback. This makes the Magnum well suited for operators who come from single lever keys or mechanical bugs, and for very high speed operators who prefer their fingertips close together. The Magnum, of course, has all the characteristics of our best keys: lightweight aluminium arms, perforated finger pieces to avoid slippage, precision racing bearings, 14-karat gold contacts, finely adjustable contact gaps, magnetically controlled return force. In short, paddles don't come better than this. The oval backstop lets you adjust the spacing of the finger pieces from about 1/4 inch to a little over 1/2 inch to give you exactly the feeling you prefer. If you come from a history of using mechanical bugs or single lever keys, you may find the narrow paddle spacing of the Magnum just what you've been looking for to make the move to dual paddle levers. Absolutely wonderful. Give you a couple of details on the pricing. Now, today is the 18th of January 2023, and the current pricing of the Magnum is €580. Don't forget, anybody that is in the EU will have to pay 22% VAT, and of course in the UK will have to pay an import charge as well. You can have your call sign engraved on it for an extra €22, and the advice is to email the factory before you place your order so that you can find out if they've actually got stock. So I would imagine that they don't make these in large numbers, so it's always worth contacting Bruna at the factory to see if they've got any in stock. So there we are, the Begali Magnum. What a fantastic key, and a real heavyweight, as it says in the range, and I'm privileged to have it in the shack for a short time here. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and you want to find out more about Begali keys, why not subscribe to the channel? I've got more videos coming up in the very near future. The next one will be a classic amongst all the keys. And yeah, so there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the bands.
The key in this video has been kindly loaned by Bruna and Piero Begali. Why not visit their website at www.i2rtf.com.